9 mistakes you make with him that kill his attraction to you. All women want to be flawless, yet occasionally a woman does things that destroy a man's attraction to her without even realizing it. Listen up if you are constantly finding yourself in painful dead-end relationships. I've just identified some deep reasons why women struggle to attract a nice man and maintain a great relationship with him. Don't panic if you see yourself on this list. It's all fixable. Here are 9 subtle mistakes that women make with men without realizing it. 1. You believe that a man will bring you happiness. Relationships do not automatically solve all of your happiness issues. Even though romantic love is one of the most beautiful and transformational experiences there is, it is impossible to expect a guy to make you happy. One of the biggest secrets to getting the attention of a wonderful man is learning how to be happy with your life as it is right now. People are drawn to happy people like magnets. People frequently get this wrong, therefore they are confused as to why they are unable to attract love. Prior to finding love in a relationship, you must first be happy with your life. 2. You don't show your feelings. A guy will never know what you're thinking or how you genuinely feel if you don't show your true feelings. I'm not suggesting you should share all of your dreams and ambitions with him, but just enough for him to want to stay with you. No man enjoys having a cold woman next to him. That will cause him to cease loving you and will very certainly ruin his attraction to you. 3. You force him to do things he hates. If you chase your man all the time, he will become wary of you. Guys, are like birds. If you press them too hard, they will die, and if you don't hold them tightly enough, you will also lose them. So give your man the space he requires and let him decide on his love for you. There is nothing you can do if you two are not supposed to be together. 4. Not expressing enough gratitude for your partner's romantic gestures. Early in a relationship, couples are keenly aware of their partner's activities down to the last detail. It's easy to notice the love note they texted or the flowers at the door. As time passes, you become used to these love acts and they become second nature to you. Overfamiliarity begins to creep in at this stage. Your relationship is reaching its endgame when you become used to saying I love you without feeling it. A classic relationship mistake is being overly comfortable with your partner's displays of affection. It's the little things that count. When you observe these acts, learn to be thankful and say thank you. Being acknowledged is a great motivator for others to achieve more. Yes, I know you are deserving of these feelings. However, express gratitude when you get these affections. 5. You are eager to start a family. Love goes through phases. You can't just start one step and expect everything to be okay because it won't. First things go first. It's fantastic to find a family guy who wants to have children or raise yours if you're a single mother. And, of course, wanting children is not wrong. You have every right to live your life the way you choose. The issue is that when women hunt for a guy to have a family with, they sometimes appear to prioritize having a family over falling in love and having a successful relationship. Marriage and children are high-stakes notions, so when men meet a woman who is more concerned with a family and less concerned with what he's like, it's a total turnoff. I can see why this occurs. If you're in your 30s, desire children, and are single, the clock is ticking for biological children who are healthy. If you're a single mother, you value your children and want to find someone who will treat them well. In any case, the pressure to find a family-friendly man may be intense. The issue arises when women unintentionally transfer this pressure to men. Sometimes women attempt to cut to the point and ask a man right away whether he wants to start a family. Sometimes women attempt to figure out whether or not a man is interested in marriage without first getting to know him. While not wasting time seems logical on paper, it causes the man in front of you to flee. It is also crucial to have the same desires. However, these are not issues to talk on the first few dates when you're getting to know someone and haven't even determined whether or not you have a mutual interest. 6. You hate being alone. There is a difference between truly wanting to enjoy being in a relationship and secretly believing that you would die if you were single. Actually desiring a relationship has the drawback of making guys think that it doesn't matter if she really likes me, she simply wants someone, since it emits a desperate tone. He takes the wheel thanks to his hungry energy, ruining his chance to win you over with the chase. If you're in a relationship already, not feeling at ease in your own company will lead you to accept circumstances that are unsuitable for you, since being alone yourself is scarier than anything else. 7. Expecting your partner to be perfect. Attention all lovers in the building, nobody is flawless. As humans, we are naturally imperfect. This flaw is what distinguishes us as individuals. The beauty of flaws is that they force couples to work through one another's weaknesses. We have so high expectations of what it is like to be in a relationship that we ignore the beauty of having flaws. When both parties are willing to work on each other's flaws, a relationship thrives. Some of these flaws may be fixed in a matter of days, while others will take time and patience. The purpose is to assist one another in growing as humans and partners. Furthermore, perfection is tiresome. If you disagree, please let me know in the comments area. 8. Lack of relationship boundaries. This should probably be at the top of the list of common relationship mistakes. Setting boundaries in a relationship is critical because limits let your spouse know how you want to be treated, what you like and dislike, and what you can and cannot tolerate. You are certain to walk on each other's toes if you do not create limits in your relationship. It is important to remember that limits dictate how your relationship develops. If you consistently lower your limits for your spouse, you will ultimately lose your identity and create a poisonous relationship. Consider a home without a fence. It is open to trespassers and invaders. Building a fence may make your home more private and safe. This is precisely what boundaries accomplish. Boundaries help to keep unhealthy connections at bay. Your buddy is not a magician. They do not instantly understand what you like and dislike. It is in your best interest to speak up during the early stages of your relationship or when you're talking. 9. Dependency on your partner too much. One of the biggest mistakes individuals in relationships make is being overly dependent on their spouse without having a life of their own. People frequently lose themselves after falling head over heels in love because they stopped living their lives apart from their relationships. Yes, it's a good idea to choose partners you can rely on, but being in a relationship shouldn't prevent you from leading a life on your own. You and your spouse should occasionally take on independent projects. Spend quality time alone, go out with friends and family. You do not have to be with your partner all the time. If you do, the relationship will soon become boring since you will get familiar with each other. A great relationship cannot be achieved by following a step-by-step manual. These are carefully studied, frequent mistakes people make in relationships. The key to making it work is both parties' willingness to put in the effort. Hope this video helped. Thank you so much for watching.